So I'm back home now and getting ready for work. But before I do that, I did make myself a promise that I would take some me time to work on my goals. So I sat down and really thought about the goals that I want to achieve this year. I've looked into different goal planners before, and honestly, a lot of them I think are just a little too much. I know myself, I'll start with the best of intentions, and then I'll get overwhelmed by all the sections and the prompts and the rules and everything you need to fill out, and then I just end up giving up. So what I really need is something simple. And so guess what I did? I just got myself a notebook, and I love Snoopy, so I just got myself a notebook that called my name. So yeah, that's basically what I do. I did choose one with dividers because I figured one section, one goal, and that'll be a place where I can write my actions, my thoughts, my reflections with no pressure, just progress on each goal. And that way I can turn back and focus on each goal through the dividers. So right now I'm choosing to this trust process. I hope it works. And I'll be honest, I'm still a little overwhelmed when I really look at things in my life that no longer serve me and things that I left behind when I did my burning party. I realized that a lot of my goals are pointing in that direction. So I'm trying to slow down, and I'm trying to give myself permission to pause and get clear about what I truly want to achieve. And I keep reminding myself that it doesn't have to be complicated, but it does need to be intentional. So with that said, instead of saying something like, I want to be better financially or better off financially, I'm going to have to really focus on how is it that I want to do this. And I got to write it down, and I got to ask myself, within what amount of time. So if you're in the professional world, you might be thinking this sounds like a SMART goal. And you're right. These will just become my personal SMART goals because it's just the way I know how to write goals. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. Because if I truly want to change, I have to be honest with myself, and I need to be clear with what I'm working towards. So once my goals are written out clearly, I'm going to prioritize them and look at how long each one may take, and how much energy each one may require. And that will hopefully help me decide which goal will make most sense to start with, instead of trying to fix everything all at once and probably giving up. So that's going to be the key, one goal at a time. So if you are following along and choosing to join me on this journey, here is your task. You're going to list all your goals. You're going to make them specific. You're going to make them measurable. You're going to make them achievable. You're going to make them realistic. And you're going to give yourself a timeline because they have to be time-based. And then you're going to sort them out by priority. You don't have to start everything at once. One goal at a time is still progress. And when the time feels right, you can move on to the next one. That alone puts you further ahead than where you were yesterday. So just say to yourself that I give myself permission to move slowly and intentionally. That every small step that I take matters, and that I'm building something better than yesterday. So grab a notebook, write it down, and start there. Have a great day.